and he has come into the world as a man. And the light that has come into the world as significant as the resurrection of Christ. It really is. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of a work that started with Abraham, but actually started with Adam. When Adam was hiding from God because of shame over sin, of his break with God, and it's so beautiful. It's just so beautiful. And God is saying, Adam, Adam, where are you? Adam, Adam, where are you? Now, God knew where Adam was. Of course he knew. But the point was Adam's hearing, and the point was Adam's response. And Adam responded to God and said that he was ashamed. And what was he ashamed of? His own nakedness. His own nakedness. And that entered the world because of Adam's sin. But the nakedness represents not just his physical nakedness, but appearing naked before God as one who has broken the covenant that God had with man. And Adam, it means of the earth, is representative of all men, Genetically, we know this is true. Dr. Geneticist, he says we all come from a common parent. That's what the gene study shows. Very, very interesting. This idea that the world, I spoke about this last night a little bit, but this idea that the world came out of chaos and somehow assembled itself into the order that we have today is just nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Nothing comes out of chaos apart from the penetration of logic, of logos. It doesn't happen by itself. Chaos never forms into order on its own, ever. We know that. That's why we clean the house. If we don't clean the house, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And pretty soon you end up in the junk house. You can see on TV. Christ calls out to Adam, and Adam responds, and then he covers his nakedness with skins of animals. So even back then, the work of salvation begins because God loved Adam, even though he sinned, even though he broke the covenant with God, even though it's because of that sin, the separation and death and disease comes into the world. Those are the consequences of that sin. God still loved Adam. He still loved Adam. And so the history goes on.